And he or she writes, my kids go to a Title I school that has some very cool nutrition programs, but the truth of it is that the company that contracts to provide school lunches to the system is well-meaning but absolutely out of sync with the current thought about healthy food. It's very processed, very starchy, and very canned. What can I do, if anything? Sounds like a frustrated parent.
Yeah, we see lots of those.
Yeah, that's a really great question, because what I really like is the very end. It's like, what can I do? And that's very important. Parents need to get involved. They need to go to the school. They need to say, what can we do to help you to serve healthier foods? And, you know, a lot of times it comes down to economics. You know, school staff is cut. I'm sure we've all heard about how our schools have taken a hit in this economy. So, you know, working with the schools and saying, here's what we'd like to see here, and then, you know, working with them. We've got some great programs across the state that are really helping. One of them is the Farm to School program that's helping farmers bring fresh produce into the schools. But it takes, you know, schools that are open and will allow the farmers to come in to do that. So, you know, just being really supportive, I think, is a great place to get started.
I would also encourage the viewer to really try to get in contact with North Carolina Action for Healthy Kids. That's an organization here in North Carolina that's really focused at school wellness and school wellness policy. We're doing a lot of trainings across the state right now to teach parents how they can become advocates for a healthy environment in their school. So North Carolina Action for Healthy Kids is definitely a good outlet to figure out what you can do in your community.
Or how can parents change their kids' thinkings? You know, their thinking, because the thought process is, as a child, you're going to follow what mom and dad eat, or how much they run or don't run or walk around the neighborhood, and okay, they don't do it, I'm not going to do it. Are you finding it very tough to break that cycle within the family structure to get the entire family to understand the importance of staying active?
I think that people are starting to really understand how important it is to be active, and the issues now is reprioritizing. As we understand how important physical activity is in the day, one of the most often heard statements about physical activity is that I don't have time, my family doesn't have time, there's not enough hours in the day to get my kids to their after school programs, get them home fed, homework done, and in bed. So the issue becomes finding those 30 minutes for the adults to be active, and that 60 minutes for your kids. So starting to be a role model, I think, is the first step. So making those commitments as a family to work together, to be each other's support system, to make goals together, to achieve them, to reward yourselves when you get to those goals, so that it's an everyday process. You can't decide today I'm going to be healthy and active. It's a choice every single day. So to me, it's that role model is step one, and prioritizing a healthy, active life is difficult, but the most important step.